Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. He'll call for the fair catch here. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's a toss play to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose now into the open field. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now.
Let's go.
Gonna run it. It's Helm. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, and he can't hold on. A first down screen is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now the 40. At the 30 now. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They'll feed the back again. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Finding some room at the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
Touchdown, Oregon. Number 23 in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0.
That makes the score Oregon 21, Miami 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. That'll cost him 5 yards. Oh, delay of game penalty. That's the last thing you want to do at this placement in the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
6-9-1, Gators far. Spire.
An inside give now from the shotgun. I think he got back to the 2, but nothing more. The defense was ready and stuffed him.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field.
Easy.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Touchdown, Oregon.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
In the end zone.
Oh, he's missed it. Extra point is no good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it away.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line.
Pound 55 feet. Check.
They'll run it to the left. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
On the ready.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Green 25.
Handoff with a single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Send the back in motion. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Get set, get set.
They'll try the right here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
Second down.
Ready, fight.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 27, Miami 0.
Okay.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Lasso.
They'll try the left side with a toss. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
On the
Now
set.
from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
9, Lizzie.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on a scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to scramble. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but I'm really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
This try is no good. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance. And Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll field it close to midfield. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The tight end has got it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Caught quickly, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play. 1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down play coming up. Across the 40 now. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Quick throw, catch made. Completion gains about 6 yards. And now it's a 4th down call.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. They'll kick it away here. And they'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. He's moving out of the pocket. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He lets it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Now here's the toss play. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw.
Touchdown, Ducks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Oregon 37, Miami 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Ready, fight. Get set.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Jackrabbit.
Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit hard.
He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Second down coming up.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Ball down at the 28-yard line. Brings up third down.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
The Canes will have to punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
And the ball rolls dead.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Single back takes the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Ducks. And the route is on.
Touchdown, Oregon. Number 5.
Now to try here for the extra point.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Miami, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead at the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. Let's start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
With the catch, it's Helm. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Canes will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oregon 58, Miami 0.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Let's go.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looks into the running back, but he's got work to do. And he decides to just run out of bounds short of that first down marker. That's a strange choice. They'll run it to the right side. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Oregon 65, Miami 0.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field.
42 Spider.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loses 1. Brings up second down.
Okay, ready?
They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24.
Here we go.
He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. He pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Ready up.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. 6-9-1. Gators ball.
Takes the handoff. It's Helm. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Ready, ready.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Spider. Terrier.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
To get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly.
Touchdown, Oregon.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
With the carry. The kicker off for the extra point.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
Is good.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Oregon, 72. Miami, 0.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion.
Jackrabbit.
Receiver in motion now. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone to cut this lead a little more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the run moves the ball under the 33. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. That run sets up a critical third down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Love to see this with a lead late in the game. In the postseason, you got to trust your offensive line and your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a first down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
Pitch to the back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Ducks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
79. Miami, 8.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Miami offense is back on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a run. Running back's got it. And the ball to the ground. The defense recovers the fumble.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
Looking to throw it on first down. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're...
Touchdown, Oregon. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. He'll toss it to the back, and he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Defense is coming after him. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris.